Hey guys, this is the Prince of Macedon, and I am doing a commentary battle on the Alpine Valley. Anyways, this is a Barbarian invasion battle, and let's look at my opponent's army first. My opponent, Miss Murder, has picked the Western Roman Empire, and you can already see 3 units of heavy onagers and 4 units of Comitance's first cohorts. Sorry, I can't pronounce those. And I'm not too familiar with these units. But, anyway, she deployed only a small fraction of her troops on top of the hill. And the rest of her troops are down on the valley there, which is probably a mistaken deployment. So in the front she had some Sarmatian cavalry, some Bucellarii in the back, and further behind were more, what do you call those things? Comitance's first cohorts. So anyways, I'm gonna take the top of the hill here, which won't be too hard because there's only a small fraction of her troops right there. Anyways, I am the Eastern Roman Empire, and my name in the battle is Belisario, in honor of the great Belisarius, who commanded the Eastern Roman Empire troops. So, anyways, I'm gonna take these onagers out and take out her outnumbered Comitances. Right now we're exchanging javelins here, which is a very typical Roman thing, I guess. But anyways, my army is composed of a lot of cataphracts. There are seven of them altogether. 2 of them are Equites Denarii, and the other 5 are Equites cataphracts. And then my general is an imperial household bodyguard, and I have 12 Comitance's first cohorts. It's kind of like a typical Eastern Roman army, in the fact that almost half of my army is composed of cavalry, and the other half is just infantry. Anyways, it should be said that this is an unlimited denarii game, meaning the sky's the limit on what you can buy. And as you know, I hate big money games. Like, I only play at 10,000 myself. But the reason I'm playing this level is because this girl made this Barbarian invasion game online, and it's very rare that you see a Barbarian invasion game. So I just had to join despite the money and the rules. And I think this could be a fun game, you know. Anyways, you can already see I've routed her onager units, the crew members, and I'm taking out her Comitances. And I'm just going to roll up from the left there. And I'm surprised her troops have lasted this long against mine, because I have so many up there. Like, if anything, we do have a near equality in our Comitances units, but the fact that she divided her troops and the fact that I do have more altogether means that I have an infantry advantage. And also, I have a huge advantage in cavalry, because the Western Roman Empire they don't really have good cavalry. Like, she has Sarmatians. I mean, they're pretty good, but against my cataphracts, they don't really stand a chance. And she probably wasted her slots on those onagers and those Bucellarii, because at unlimited denarii, you should just be getting like the best troops possible. But as I said, this is just a fun game, so it doesn't really matter. So anyways, once I clear this hill, I'm gonna have a huge advantage, because she can't charge uphill. If she does, she'll get destroyed. So now I can just come downhill and fight her on my own terms. Anyways, you can see her, she's trying to get some of her troops back up the hill, but it's not gonna work in that fashion. And as you can see, I'm not committing my cataphracts yet, because cataphracts get tired easily, and I wanna save them for the battle going downhill. But yeah. Anyway, this is the Alpine Valley map. It's very hilly. It's not a very fair map, I don't think, but it's fun though. Like, it'll give you a change of environment, if you're used to playing on the grassy flatlands or the Syrian flats or the primitive marshes. Here's a close-up of our troops. Both of those are Komitance's first cohorts. That's the one thing that we do share. Anyways, yeah, Belisarius is one of my favorite generals of this time period. Like he was usually outnumbered in his battles, and he got really like small support from his emperor. So he was kind of screwed to begin with, but he made the most out of it, and he still won like most of his battles. And I, as a Roman, like out of my favorite Roman generals, I'd put him just below Julius Caesar and Scipio Africanus. Because I do have a fondness for those guys. But that said, I just gotta say, just because I'm the Prince of Macedon, that Alexander is still my favorite general. I still have a favoritism towards the Macedonians. Anyways, I'm coming downhill now, and right now it's just gonna be a bloodbath, because I have all my troops still, and she's already lost half her troops, because she really did make a mistake in her deployment there. Like, I concentrated all my troops, and she split hers up, and now it's giving me a big advantage in this end game here. So, anyways, I'm engaging on all of her sides here, and I'm gonna bring my cataphracts in. Like, I wonder if I even need my cataphracts, but I'm gonna use them anyways. Yeah, cataphracts are like the knights of medieval time. Like, they come in at the decisive moment, and they also get tired easily. But yeah, anyways, you guys should read about Belisarius if you don't know anything about him. He's really awesome, but he's so obscure. Like, when most people talk about like ancient generals, they talk about Hannibal, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar. But Belisarius also deserves mention, because he really did a lot with the small resources that he had. Also in this time period, I also like Attila the Hun. He's kind of cool. I mean, by time period, I mean the Barbarian time period. Alright, so, I pretty much won this battle already. So, you can see all my cataphracts on the right. And my general, who is an Imperial household bodyguard, he hasn't really done very much. He's just kind of going around inspiring his troops. There's a close-up there. Yeah, they have really cool looking armor, like the cataphracts. And there's my general. He's actually getting some action in. Yeah, she shouldn't have bought those bucellarii at this money level. That's why I prefer like small money, like 10,000 denarii, because you have to be more careful with the kind of troops you buy. So I'm just gonna chase those bucellarii off the battlefield.
The enemy general is slain.
Alright, there goes her
and
general.
now his men
and
fear
she just
us.
puts this message.
It is time to press.
A good general knows when she is beaten. Good game.
The day
And yeah, that was a good
ours.
game. And more importantly, it was a fun game. Despite the fact that it was like outrageous denarii. And look at that. The last replay I had was back in November. Yeah, that's how often I get to play Barbarian Invasion online. But yeah, that's a fun game. Battle between east side and west side there.